أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers. We have to check ourselves, and we have to be honest in presenting our intentions. That must be honest. Directing to achieve peace, stability, and progress, not to fight with one another. I don't think there is any place in the Bible or in the Old Testament, the Torah, where Allah indicates that He created us to fight and kill one another. No. So why are we fighting, killing one another? That is what we should address ourselves with. Recently, there has been outbursts from the Muslim Umma. I don't know whether it is actually just AI making statements, but they are usual scholars in Islam just trying to be funny. They want to enter paradise. This is what they are saying, while they haven't forced themselves to enter paradise. Now, regarding the common good, I don't think we Muslims have any major role to play on the common good. It is inventive, scientific. Even if we have, it is marginal. So what are we after? Making every sport, buqa, Islamic. Two sources, the common good. Be nice, be kind. That is referring to the 6 safe towns around the River Jordan. The common good begins with in the Torah, where foreigners are treated as dwellers, natives. So, luckily enough, I'm educated, and I had been to Europe. Mostly Britain. I think I was in America twice, or 3 times. The other one, the third one, or the second one, or the first one was in Honolulu. So I have seen cultures. I was also in Japan. So, what are we aiming at, Muslims? Forcing everybody becoming, are we ahead of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? He said, "Walau shi'na." But he said, "Walau la'atina kullu nafsin hudaha." So it is not compulsory what they are saying. It is it's outrageous. But why everybody is keeping silent, not actually discipline, trying to educate these white European scholars on theology. It's very bad, it's dangerous. Coming to the point, I have been advising Europe how to treat the Muslim Ummah. Because whether they like it or not, if a Muslim does not observe the regular obligatory prayers according to the Sunnah, he is a venom, he is a filth. He is not supposed to be included in the intellectuals of the Muslim Ummah. So why can't we begin with the proverb or adage, charity begins at home? That's what West should tell us. Yes, we quite agree, we honor Muhammad, we know him. The Jews must come in now. The Levites, look, we can't deny Muhammad, we know him very well. Let's go back to history. Then second, the Christians in Najran. Yes, the Christians, if it is universal, the representatives were in Najran. Yes, we know Muhammad, and we told our people that if we declare him a liar, we shall never live to see our children and the young. So we have to honor him. That's all what we're after. And the Jews, Levites, cannot deny Muhammad. But who are those who are denying Muhammad? The Muslims. Because under the eyes, the prism of the Levites, the Sharia was established. Under the ears of those who called themselves Christians in Najran, they came and they endorsed Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But what are we doing, we Muslims? Now, as I said, 1977 was, I think they said the London Islamic Cultural Center was opened. I was in London, I was a student in Liverpool. I don't think I attended that ceremony. But from 1980, I was in London once or twice every year. In one of my visits, the Imam was going back to Saudi Arabia. And I was introduced, I was there, and he told us that another Imam is coming for 6 months rotation. I think they were doing that time. And the deputy Imam was a British. So I began to say, look, this sounds funny. How important? Why can't you train them to be their own Imams? So you see my first protest of rights, equality, and freedom was probably 1980, after 1980, maybe 81, 82, or 83, but not more than 83. Or even it could be 77. I don't know. I left December 77. So what I'm saying is that we need help, and I'm insisting the West must help the Muslim Umma establish regulatory prayers in their own areas of jurisdiction, areas of authority. I can't force Nigerians. Even they kicked me out of their mosques because I said this is the correct way to establish regular prayers according to the Sunnah of Muhammad. They kicked me out. So it is only in Europe where they are indirectly attempting to force the Caliphate, then there must be a turning of the table, forcing them to establish the Caliphate in the mosques. They can't establish the Caliphate outside the mosque. So this is a very important argument. Yes, come and establish the Caliphate, but in your mosques. And then establish it according to the Sunnah. There is not a single mosque, including Kaaba and Masjid Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, respect Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam from Allahu Akbar. Not a single one. Not a single mosque respected. So Britain, Germany, France, New York, Washington, USA, anywhere there is a Muslim, even if it's one, he must pray in the mosque according to the Sunnah of Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. They don't know. Well, they know, but they lack the practical skill. You see, they know, but they are not in laboratory. What is copper sulfate? What is cupric sulfate? What is sulfuric acid? What is dilute? What is concentrated? They don't know the difference. So I'm pleading to West and Europe, as I have been informing them, they should supervise the Muslim Ummah in observing obligatory prayers. Then the Muslim Ummah should be told, it's in history books, that Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam did not actually, on his own accord, move to Medina. He was invited. By who? Initiated by the Levites, that the Savior, as we are the authority in relation with Allah, is coming. But this time not in Palestine. He's coming in the area, 2-level tracks with palm trees. Look at how intelligent, how desirous they were to continue with authority. So they studied the map of the world and found that to be in Medina. Am I telling lies? Jews, please support me. You have been supporting me. Support me, please. Don't let me be disgraced. You are in Fadak. I don't know for how long. But definitely, after the hijrah for 6 years, because you must make mistakes before Sharia is established. It's just like anything. I don't give you Panadol unless you are having pains. I don't give you antibiotic unless you have infection. I don't admit you in hospital unless it is desirable. I don't operate. If I operate, where? If it's appendix, I go to appendix. If it is liver, I go to liver. If it is kidney, I go to kidney. If it is urethral enlargement, I enlarge it. So what I'm telling us? So let us be, please, intelligent and find ways to live in peace and progress. The vastness of the heavens is, we should utilize it and enjoy. So that is the crux of the Caliphate. Or anywhere there is a Muslim, he must observe prayers according to the Sunnah. But they don't do it. Why? They read, but they don't understand. They don't have practical. They are not skillful. So I will stand on behalf of Europe and the West. Invite all the imams. How many? Not more than 20 to come to me. Nigeria, Kaduna. Or let us, anywhere you want the conference to take place, with their books, with my books. And the Jews must attend. Because I spent my money from Nigeria to London. From London, I usually stay at Alscott, then to the Jews, North London, Comden. Just to do what? To observe the time the Jews attend Friday, their Saturday service, synagogue service. I saw it. That's the time we should observe Friday prayer, but nobody observes it around that particular time. And nobody respects Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We don't know the correct prayer times. And we call ourselves Muslims with the intent to establish the Caliphate. Caliphate must be established first of all by observing regulatory prayers. Let me remember the Jews. Let me recall. It was, I don't know how many, let Jews tell us the interval. When Moses was commanded, I think it was in Memphis, to establish a mosque, and they pray. What was the interval before the crossing of the Red Sea? So likewise, Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Before he reached Medina, he had observed Friday prayer. So you see what I'm trying to tell you, that we are just, I don't know. What are we after? I'm not after wealth. I'm just after Muslims should enter paradise. And we should live in peace and stability here. Stop killing. Yes, the Jews definitely, we can't deny them their own right. They have to hold arms. I read it somewhere in the Bible or in an explanation. The Jews, yes, were trained. Otherwise, David could not have won the battle. Who first took arms? Goliath. So if David took arms, was it criminal? This is what I'm asking you. Was it criminal? Who manufactured what David took and fought and killed and fought Goliath? David? It was Suleiman, who was made later on for protection. So this is what I'm saying, my brothers. The West must help me establish regular prayers, obligatory in all the Muslim Umma 57 countries. Nobody can help me. Nobody can force it. But Britain, USA, France, Germany, and all other countries. So this is my message. Don't be scared that they want to come and establish the caliphate. It's not their own responsibility. The majority carries the vote, wherever it is, they are minority. But turn the tide on them, turn the table on them. Yes, before you establish our caliphate, because naturally, if time goes, maybe about 100 years' time, everybody can be a Muslim in America. Everybody can be a Muslim in Europe, in England. But the problem is that to do that without establishing obligatory prayers, according to the Sunnah, is another bombshell, another 9/11. All over. You can't insult Allah to be free. You know the Jews better than us. How the God of Abraham, if he is angry, can behave. So please, let the Jews remember their history. The God of Abraham, if he is angry, he can be extremely devastating. That is my message. Assalamu alaikum.